Welcome to another cycle of Dirty Laundry Clean Confessions, a family podcast created for the next generation. Grandma Smarge can't wait to see what you'll become, Monk and Little Al. Live, pre-recorded from our family laundry room, with Smarge, Haas, and sometimes Otter, and always not the real guest. Here we hang it on the line with everyday ordinary people who are doing extraordinary things. In the room where famous people are loved, adored, and admired, however, not invited, except for the great Willie Nelson, of course. Thanks for joining us in the laundry room while we fold through life's journeys. Here, we're keeping it real, washing through stains, and making colors a little bit brighter.
Hey there, Smarge.
Hey!
How's
I
it
don't know
going?
if you heard that, but I just popped open.
Is it joint?
Oh, I
is
thought it
it
was going to be a
joint
brand
30?
new one. I don't want this one. I wanted a brand new one.
That's disappointing.
It was. Oh,
That's like,
you're in reach, though. Do you see that glass next to the, wine bottle opener?
got it.
There we go.
Hold on, folks. We got to get our joints ready and our wine glasses ready.
There we go.
And our
There we go.
sugar-free
I am ready. I'm ready to
soda.
do this.
Yeah.
And it's Friday. It's Friday afternoon.
It's Friday. We just smudged,
We smudged the laundry room.
Mhm.
It's pretty much done.
which for our listeners who don't know what smudged means, can you define it?
Some people also call it cleansing, and you
Mhm.
take sage and you burn it.
Mm-hmm.
And the sage smoke, I don't know where this comes from. We'll have to ask our guest if maybe she knows where it
Yeah.
comes from.
Yeah. Because I've
know.
actually never done it in my life, but honestly, I feel great. I feel positive. I
that
feel
might be a little bit of the
rejuvenated.
contact high as well, which is
Uh-huh.
always good for smudging if
That's
you want to
true.
introduce that into it as well.
Yeah,
you know?
you kind of need one, and it's like a combo
It-
situation.
it's a good way to get everything just
yeah,
nice and hazy.
feeling
Are
nice
you okay?
and groovy. Getting those colors all mixed together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not tie-dyed night, huh?
Bright
Tie-dye,
wash.
Yeah, or tie-dyed wash Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Where are you at with your laundry?
I am
Okay.
caught up.
I have laundry day tomorrow. I'm
Mhm.
kind
Oh, that's right, because you switched to the
of
weekends, huh?
switched, and I'm regretting
Yeah.
it.
I'm caught up and also helping out our guest. Our guest finally brought a load of laundry. We do say to every guest, we'll give you a meal and we'll do a load of laundry. So
Yeah.
I get to do that because, I like laundry.
And we did actually have it running in the background, and editor X-nayed it.
Haas was like, this will be a nightmare.
It sounded actually really cute. This is what it sounded like, but a bit distracting from my
After a while,
editorial
definitely.
brain. But it was really cute, so we had to move her load down to the downstairs laundry dryer.
room.
That's the
Yeah.
perks of having two laundry rooms.
Absolutely.
Turn one into a podcast, use the other one while you're using the podcast.
Why not? Why not? Why
Yeah.
not?
It's perfect.
Yeah, it's very efficient.
Yeah.
And hey, little Al has turned one, so
Mm-hmm.
Monk and little Al are both 1-year-olds,
Yep.
both toddling around now.
Yep. They both
So-
are applying for jobs.
Yeah, well,
Got their
hopefully
driver's
get their-
license.
Gosh, a whole year. Amazing. We're going to have Poppy G on at some point to talk about his first year of grandparenthood.
Yeah,
He has some pretty good stories.
because it's been a whirlwind with those two little munchkins.
Yeah, definitely. And we
and-
have, go ahead, Haas, announce it.
We have the newest addition to our podcast, Little Family. Otter gave birth to baby little Otter.
Yeah, I've been calling her Audie.
Mom, Papa, baby, all doing really well. Happy,
Yeah.
healthy, growing.
Great little
Great.
family, cute little family there with Eva and Mila, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whew.
And the puppies. We can't forget to include the puppies. They might
Yeah.
be one of our only few listeners. You never know. You never
Yeah.
know who's listening during the day. So
Yeah.
I just
I
want to
love
make
pups.
sure. And we do want, we want to give a shout out to all of our Sud Buds.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so
I
much.
don't know how many do we have.
Well, we got lots of different platforms, so
We
definitely
should
growing.
look and put it all together. I
Yeah.
would like to get to 100.
Yeah, that would be great.
Did you hear that, family?
We could have a little
100.
Spud reunion
We
one of
could,
these days.
yeah,
Get the
so-
whole gang together. Do some loads of We could have it at a laundromat.
We could. We could have, we could have it at a laundromat.
That'd be
Woohoo. Just rent
cute.
it out. Why not?
All our little Sudsbuds. Okay,
And then we
stay
could meet our
tuned.
community. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
That'd be fun.
Okay. Yeah, stay tuned. What a great idea. Look at I like this Friday afternoon so far.
Yeah, we're very productive and creative.
Well,
Speaking
I have a
of
confession.
creative, oh yeah, go for it.
I do have a confession.
What is your confession?
That this is after the holiday season and we're starting out the new year.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to have to bring back an old New Year's resolution because I let it slide last year.
Uh-oh.
And I do always try to, when I give gifts and stuff, I really try to give like locally, boutique, Etsy, small businesses.
Yeah,
I try to
mom
look.
and pops.
I try to look there first and try to give my money there first and
Good for
everything.
you.
And they're creative and they have great ideas. I kind of let it slide last year,
Yeah,
and the gifts were good, but they weren't as.
they were very good.
They just weren't as cute. They weren't as nice. They weren't as thoughtful, I guess. Thoughtful.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Because you can get a lot more creative, personalized gifts to people if you go to those little smaller
Exactly. And we have
mom-and-pop
Etsy
boutiques.
now. If we want to do it online, we do have
Mhm.
other options and stuff. So that's my confession. So I guess confession and revisited New Year's resolution. It's nice to support those smaller businesses in your community.
It is. And you're in luck
Am I?
with that confession because we have
Aw.
fancy that.
I can imagine.
We have a little business owner here today. Vanessa is our guest today, and she makes the most adorable purses in all the land and jewelry as well, right?
Purses from cowboy boots.
Yeah. From
I mean,
recycled cowboy
cowboy
boots.
Recycled
correct?
leather, like belts, and I mean, we'll get into it. It's
Oh,
amazing.
Yeah,
And
check out our
and
Instagram. They
her
look so
little
cool.
business is called Person Boots. Isn't that adorable? I love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
Pretty much says it all.
It does, Miss
does.
V. I love it. I just love it. And she brought some of her artwork in because it really is artwork.
It is.
And so you'll have to look on our Instagram
Yeah.
at the pictures and stuff.
So how did you even get into this?
Well, here is my confession.
Yeah.
You have one as well.
I
Welcome,
do.
welcome.
I have a big one. So I have a friend that's his husband, his wife left him, and she had some brand new Tony Lama cowboy boots.
Yeah.
And he
Oh.
wanted me to take a picture and put them on Craigslist for him.
Yeah.
I was helping him clean out the house and get everything ready for a garage sale. And so I took the cowboy boots out and I put them back to back to take a picture. And it was like lightning. And it was like, that would be such a cute purse.
Oh my gosh.
So here's the confession. I stole the boots. Only for a while, though. After about a year and a half, I invited him to dinner at the winery in Bailey
Mhm.
and confessed to him and paid him for the boots.
Well, that
Oh
really
my
isn't
God.
stealing. It's more
Well, I was only stealing
long-term borrowing.
That's
Yeah,
it. That's it.
repurposing.
Yeah, repurposing long-term. But look at where, and
Yeah.
well, we do want to hear how did he take it when you said, "Hey, did you
he's-
ever wonder what happened
Nope.
to those?"
He said, I didn't even remember. He said, after I told him, he said he remembered. The
right.
boots.
And
But-
what did he say about your idea? What did he?
He just thought it was hilarious.
Oh, nice.
You know, I had completely helped him out, and I was really instrumental in getting him moving forward. And so it was good, but it was much needed. I really needed to confess that to him.
Yeah, it was probably weighing on you a little
It
bit.
was.
But
It was.
look where it brought you.
I
so
know.
at the end of the day, I mean,
And there is something to be said about starting out on a positive, clean slate,
Yeah.
if you can. And you were starting out, which sounds like a very great, adorable business adventure. So it sounds to me like you started it off very well.
yeah. Oh, that's incredible. So you had this beautiful idea, this lightning
How long
struck
ago?
idea.
That was probably about 3.5, 4 years ago.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Did you have any like sewing background
Yeah.
skill set. Okay, that would probably help.
Yes,
my
yes.
first step.
I have sewn all my life. I had a business with a friend of mine that we did costumes,
Fun.
and so yes, I had a background.
Oh, that's so cool. And then, so you started making these purses. Tell me how, like, when it started kicking off. I mean,
So I started real small, and just man, I started looking at boots and go, oh, those are really cute. And now, kind of what I do is, like now I'll see a cowboy, and I used to think what a cute butt, and now I think, you know what? I
Let me
bet
see.
you have great boots.
can I see your boots?
That's it.
Let me check out those boots.
That's it.
What's that country song? She loves my tractor.
Yeah.
Oh, she thinks my tractor's sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She thinks my boots are sexy.
That's
Yeah.
pretty much it. Yeah.
That is just adorable.
So one thing led to another, and then my very first consignment shop was a Brigada up in Conifer at the Conifer Safeway Center,
Okay.
and so that's how that started, and then I got an eBay account and Etsy, and I was rolling. Lots of
wow.
craft fairs, lots of local craft fairs.
And which leads to, I think, a very exciting question I have for you is this was your second year, I believe, that you got to show your purses and everything at the
National Western Stock Show.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, which is every
Wow.
January in Colorado
Yep.
for our sud buds that don't know that. And it's here for about 10 days. Is that
It's
right? Or
I think we were 12 days this year.
12 days.
Wow.
And not everybody gets to display their stuff at the National Western Stock Show. So that's exciting that you had your second year. Tell us about how that came about and how your first year was as compared to your second year.
So
Because that's
for-
coming right out of the pandemic as well.
Yeah.
And everything, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's a good point.
And I had somebody that has a ranch, and she sells really beautiful high-end clothes, and she saw my purses, and she wanted to be a part of it, and she invited me to be a part of it. And so she brought my stuff to the Las Vegas, what it would be the stock show. And then in the middle of that is Colorado. And
Right.
I got to work at the stock show one day.
Fun. That's cool.
And
Was it fun?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we'll get to that
all
story
those
then.
cowboys. Are you
Okay,
kidding?
We'll get to
yeah.
that story.
All those
Okay.
boots.
All those, yeah.
Yeah. And then goes to Houston, and then that's her cycle of where she, sells all her wares.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
to be a
that's
part of that.
Incredible.
Yeah, it was
What a
really
great connection.
Yeah,
That is
so it was
awesome.
God. It was
Yeah.
completely
So-
God.
It really was.
What
Yeah.
was the first year like? Were you going in feeling confident? Were you feeling like you had enough?
No, because I was going through so much in my personal life that it was kind of a blur, but not really.
Right.
But
One of those,
some
I
of
need
the-
to survive this.
yeah, some
Yeah.
of the kids that the girls that had bought purses and showing them off, and just being so full of how cute they were, and
Yeah.
so yeah, it was magical. It
Yeah.
was very magical.
That's
So
nice.
rewarding.
Yeah,
So how
my
did the
God.
first year go?
it went really well. It went really, really well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's great. And
Yeah.
so then you were asked back and you were displaying there this year. How did
Yep.
this year go?
they're different. They're
Okay.
different this year. I think I'm getting better.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
You
good.
know,
yeah,
sign.
hopefully.
You,
yeah.
I'm sure you are.
yeah.
I mean,
so now
you
I
know.
can afford to buy purses off of eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Exactly.
That was when I could start buying purses instead of having them donated or going to the secondhand store. It was like, ooh, I can cut up brand new boots now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Why not?
I know, why not?
So did you work? Does that mean you worked 2 days there, or you just worked
Just
1 day?
one.
But what did you do for this day at the
Well,
stock
I got
show?
to work. I got to work in the store.
Oh, in the
Yeah.
actual.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
in the
and
store in
she's
the,
got
oh.
multi-$1,000 furs, and
Oh wow.
just the people return every year just to buy her wares. It's amazing.
Wow.
Really met some incredible people, and
I bet.
it was really exciting.
That's so
But
cool.
I only
That's
had a
neat.
babysitter for one day.
Did you at least get to attend the other days?
Oh yeah, no, I could have,
Yeah.
because I had a pass. I have
Yeah.
my little pass that gets
Right.
me into everything, but
Yeah.
can't bring dogs.
Right, right.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Well, gosh.
doesn't play well
How
with horses.
Or cows.
Well, that's great. And are you anticipating next year?
Yeah, I'm
And
ready.
did you get orders and everything?
No, not through.
Or is
the
it more
stock
they
show.
just buy inventory?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep. So my
Nice.
inventory go.
yeah.
Yeah.
How did eBay and Etsy go for you? Because I think that can be kind of challenging to.
eBay and Etsy was going just fine. However, I had to shut it down because I had left my husband and had moved into a shelter. So I shut everything down.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I'm just now getting it started back.
Yeah.
But you are getting
That's
it started
exciting.
back.
Yeah.
Well, that is
Yeah.
great.
Do you do personalized
I
items?
I absolutely do. One of my very favorite things to do is I call them memory purses. So, like if somebody's dad had passed and they have their boots from their dad, I love making purses from a person that has passed their boots.
Yeah.
That's my
So
favorite.
special.
Yeah.
Wow, I bet people love that.
That is.
Yes.
That's a neat idea.
Yeah.
That's like finding $20 in the dryer.
That is some nice.
You will
loose
not
change.
find $20 in the dryer, by the way.
That is nice. That is nice loose change. Nice
Yeah.
loose change.
Oh, that's so sweet. Did you have a special client recently, maybe like a family member or a good friend that you did that for?
I have somebody that I'm going to be making a purse from, and it was somebody that had survived domestic and has recently gone to the boyfriend had been jailed recently, and so
wow.
I'll be doing it'll be, I'm sure, one of my very favorites.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a
Yes.
good one.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, and
Cut
it's
up those
what-
boots.
and that's nice to support someone like that as well.
Yeah.
So
You do not know how hard it is when you start cutting into somebody else's boots like that.
Oh, I
That's
bet.
just like, I have to pray first.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Have you ever been given some boots and they frantically call back and go, no, no, no,
No,
I need them back. I need them back.
Nope.
Because it'd be like,
Nope.
oh dear.
I have some regulars that
Mhm.
still donate, and they drop
Nice.
them off at A Borgata for me,
And they know.
and they'll put a little note in there, and then I will, when I finish making the purse, I'll send them a picture or whatever. And I'm so thankful for my next door family that has supported me in my
Yeah.
journey.
Oh, that's incredible.
No, that's great.
Do you do anything other than boots?
I do. That's all I do. I love secondhand store.
I
I
do
get
too.
all the liners,
And
all
like-
the material for the liners.
Okay. And like, it looks like you might use belts as
And the
well. Maybe
belts
some
for the
leather
strap.
belts or
Yep.
yeah. Yeah.
And beads. I will cut up any jewelry to make some pretty purses.
That
Yeah.
is- it is. It's like artwork.
Yeah.
It is. It really is. And our beautiful bracelets that you made us too.
Yes,
You
From
put
fishing
the-
swivels.
We will. Yeah. We will
That's
put
what those
those.
are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
those are fishing swivels.
That is so cute.
We
What a
will
good
put
idea.
those on the Instagram too.
Yeah, and I do flasks.
Have you always been this creative? Like, what? Are you from a creative family or something? I
Yeah,
can't remember.
that's
What was your question?
That's what I was gonna ask.
My mother can make something from anything, and she
So-
always has, and she's always done craft fairs, and I paid attention.
Yeah,
I was a good student.
it's such a unique
At what age
talent.
did you start sewing?
I was way in grade school. When I was in third grade, I was homesick one time, and I was making Barbie doll clothes, and I ran my finger through the needle, and so I know I was in third grade. So I was
Yeah,
young.
Young.
Wow. So did your mom make you all kinds of clothes and
She made all our
all
clothes.
kinds of stuff? Did
Yep.
she really?
Yep.
Wow.
Were you from a large family or a smaller family?
I have I have 4 sisters.
Oh my
5
God.
girls.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
I thought-
sewing.
I thought you had it bad with your
That's a
4
lot
girls.
of. Well, and I didn't sew a stitch. Like
yeah.
I still have that. Maybe our guest could give me some lessons. I still have like a brand new sewing machine that I still have.
You could come to my house. I have a dog.
Well, maybe you can bring your doggy here. I
Oh,
mean,
no, my dog thinks your dogs are
well, we could
bunnies.
lock them way up there. Well, I don't know. Just have to be real careful.
You'll
I
have to be
guess, yeah.
careful with that.
Yeah, but
Now, how
that'd be
much
fun.
wine shall we have if we do that?
Yeah, I don't-
Yeah.
Well, how much wine should we give the dogs and
Yeah,
us?
yeah.
Yes,
Or the doggy
CBD
downers?
treats.
We'll
Yeah.
have some wine. We'll give CBD treats.
Mhm.
That might be more than we can. But yeah, I need lessons.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry, I didn't mean. Did I cut you off?
No,
I'm
you
just saying.
did
Oh
not.
my God, I need lessons. So you started when you were in 3rd grade,
Yep, I know I
Wow.
was.
and
sewing in
then,
third
but then
grade.
I do have to ask. I'm assuming that's not any ordinary sewing machine that can sew through leather boots.
I punch holes and sew everything by hand except for the liner.
wow. Oh my God.
They're all hand
Wow.
sewn.
So
Wow.
how long does that take on
You
average?
know, everybody always asks that. And I can really, if I sat down for 6 hours a day, I could do a purse in 3 days.
Wow.
It's 6 hours a day.
I have
That-
I have 13 in production right now.
Oh my God.
So I don't do one at a time.
Yeah.
So I'll do, I'll do cut
Like all
a bunch of them. Like, usually I do like 5 at a time.
Okay.
And then I'll do the liners and,
Then like all the hole punching at one time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the way to
Okay.
do it.
Yep.
That's a great idea. Nice and efficient. Wow, this is incredible.
Yeah.
I just can't believe that.
Okay. So the truth of the matter is, more confessions.
Oh.
I have 2 employees.
You do?
I do.
Oh,
I have
wow.
arrived.
Who are your two
Wow,
employees?
she's like
So I have one that
2
helps
more than our
me-
podcast. Huh?
Wow, yeah, you're blowing up. You're bigger
Oh,
than us.
no, wait a minute. I've been doing this for 3-4 years now.
Yeah.
And now, a word from our sponsors, Hatcher Fly Co. They sell handcrafted flies for your river excursions. Steelhead, trout, salmon, and custom flies. Just recently dropped merchandise. Use the code Dirty Laundry for 20% off merch. HatcherFlyCo.com. Fill the tug.
You deserve it. So,
So-
who are your employees?
So I have one, and they're not full-time employees, but they are
Well-
well paid. I have one that helps me with sewing the sides up, and she does an amazing job. I have one that does the pockets, which the pockets are the fun part of the whole thing.
Are they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they take the longest, seriously.
Yeah.
Now, when you say they do, are they sewing by hand or what are
Yep.
they doing?
Yep. I
as
punch
well?
all the holes for them.
Oh, and then they
and
have,
put a bunch
okay.
of beads in each of them have bags, and I put like, okay, this one, these are things that might look good at it, and she just picks out all the good stuff and creates.
Nice.
Wow.
So,
that's nice.
And she lives in Pine.
oh, right
and,
down the
uh,
street.
The other one is in Kittredge.
Oh wow. Okay. So
Yeah.
So all
Little
like
mountain
little
community.
yeah,
Yeah.
all mountain communities.
That's
and-
great.
But all real close together.
Yep.
how cute.
And
So-
it's great that you are. It sounds like you all are helping each other out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
They'll go to one
you
and
hear
then go
that?
to another, and then
Yeah.
I get a finish.
that makes me happy.
Where did you meet these lovely employees?
One of them I met, the one in Kittredge I met because I put an ad on Nextdoor and said, I need some creative person to help me.
Oh, cool.
And then the second one, she had followed me and my story through Nextdoor, and she actually ended up coming to a garage sale at my house a year ago, and we connected.
Wow.
and
that's
she's
so
very
neat.
artsy, and yeah.
I can't wait to
Aw.
really look at Nextdoor now that I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at
Oh,
it.
there's so many
Smarge
facets.
thought that Nextdoor was just for the bad things that happened in the neighborhood. Like, I don't need to be extra paranoid. I thought it was just about, like, if you want to look up the crime rate, the last robbery.
I mean,
the
they
last
have that.
burg-
They
too,
do
right?
have that.
Well, but I thought that's all it was. I didn't realize that it had
No, there's
positive
there's
as well.
positive
That makes
stuff.
Oh,
me
yeah.
feel better.
We're on like at work. We're on Nextdoor, and we have people that recommend us all the time.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Things
You gotta
for
be on.
sale.
Yeah, it's very
Where do you get your
handy.
firewood? Where do you get your
Where do you get your
Yeah.
water?
That's right.
Where do you? How do you keep your
Oh,
dog warm?
Yeah, that might be a good segue into. Would you like to share with us like where you live and And
would
you
love
are-
to.
and you're from Colorado, you're
Fifth generation.
fifth generation. Let's just
Colorado.
start there.
Yeah, tell us about your home.
So I had to move out of my marital home and put it up for sale. And so I bought what I lovingly say is it's what I could afford. And so when I went with my realtor,
And good for her for, I mean, this isn't the fantasy what I can afford.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna
No,
be
this
real.
is.
She's like, I'm going to be very sensible.
Mhm.
I didn't realize how sensible she was. I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to be that sensible. So
I told my realtor, I
Yep.
said, well, if I can find something, I will live off grid. I can do it, and be careful what you ask for.
Oh my god! And when did
So-
you move in there?
November a year ago,
Wow.
so a year and
you've
2
made it
months.
through your
I
first
made-
winter.
Yep, I heat with wood. I cut my own trees. I split my own wood.
Wow.
And-
This is not like all fifth generation
No.
Coloradoans.
No, no.
Yeah.
But
And this is not
this
like
is very
It's-
unique.
it's
this
a-
is
Yeah.
very unique.
It's a log cabin.
Yeah.
wow.
So what
I
just
just
popped
wanted
into
to,
your
you know,
mind?
if Monk and Little Al decide to listen to this like 20 years from now, I didn't want them to get this idea that half of us are doing this. What
Yeah.
Is that somebody on my shoulder?
Uh
What-
huh.
Is it?
You're just playing with the light
Yeah.
with your
Oh.
ponytail.
Oh,
That's
I was
funny.
like, or is it a ghost? Like, I don't have time.
Sometimes.
Like, go away right
Sure
now.
you have
There's something
time.
like over here. Like, go.
Cow.
Anyway,
Wow, that's incredible. So you just went in full off the grid.
I
Essentially.
I had no. I didn't have another option.
no
you
water,
bought this,
no
it's
electricity.
yours.
Yeah, it's mine. I
See?
paid cash for it.
She paid cash for it. She
Wow.
bought it. It's hers, which
Yep.
is nice as well.
That is nice.
And
Does it have the
I-
potential if you're ever ready for water or if you're ever ready for?
it will be as soon as the house pays off.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as that part. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will be able to drill a well after I buy the property that's next to me.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
I live in. There's nobody around me. I have horses as my neighbors.
Oh, that's
There's
nice.
They're such great neighbors.
I was
too.
gonna
bet.
say, like, like, what's that like? That's got to be
Do they
nice.
Neigh all the time.
Oh, my dog keeps them going.
Oh,
They
I
just
bet.
she runs up and down the fence and
Do they like it or do they just run away from her or do?
oh no, they like yeah.
So
When we
they're-
go for a walk and they get down there and I have pictures of them kissing.
Oh, that's adorable.
Cute.
Yeah,
Like those little best friend books, like unique
Yeah.
best friends when you have a penguin
Yeah.
and a cat or something.
Yeah.
I don't
a
know.
lion
but-
and a dog.
or yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
my
something like
dog sits out there in the morning and waits for the horses to get turned out, and she sits there. It's like putting a kid in front of a TV.
Oh my god.
It's hilarious.
That's so cute.
That's hilarious.
I just can't believe you live like off the grid. You have You have
I do have
internet now.
electricity now. Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how often do you have to go get water from?
Usually like every 2 to 3 weeks.
That's not that bad.
No, not that bad
go
at
to the
all.
store.
Especially when it's snowing and
No.
cold.
I was gonna
And
say,
once
but
I
then you have
get
to-
the water,
But once you get it, then you have to trek it
I
in.
have to
Yeah.
transfer it into the
I'm
house.
like, it sounds miserable
Oh,
from the
God.
beginning
I have
to
an
the
indoor
end.
holding tank.
Oh God.
Yeah. A lot of people. I mean, it's
I
what I
was
could
wondering,
do.
do they like, you know how they have like the propane trucks that deliver and fill the propane tank?
Yeah,
Do they have water trucks?
sure.
If but can they even get to your place?
No, not right now. They can't.
So it
Yeah.
wouldn't matter anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Too much.
That's what
snow?
I was wondering.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
even if
Yeah.
they had these water trucks, they wouldn't be able to get to her place in the winter
Yeah.
when she'd need it the most. Anyway,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So
Well,
wow.
good thing you have a dog to keep you warm. You know, like if you run out of
Yeah.
firewood.
yeah,
that'd be
there's
good.
no running out of firewood. I
Okay.
got to keep the dog warm.
Yeah.
Sure. You're
I
keeping
have
the dog
I
warm.
have indoor plumbing now.
What? Look at
So-
you.
So I have
That
to
is
keep the
nice.
pipes warm.
Oh, that's
Moving-
true.
moving
Well,
up
that's
in the
good.
world.
That's right.
Really?
So-
You have to keep it all warm.
Did you used to have an outhouse? This sounds like a new.
I do.
No
I
way.
did. I did. I have it in-house now.
Oh my
Nice.
God! Look
Nice.
at you moving up in the world.
Yeah.
That is crazy. I
You
love
know,
that.
If
I
you
love
lived
that.
on the other side of the mountain, this would be a normal conversation.
That's true.
We're just on this side. That's all. We're just on this side of the
Well-
foothills. We're not in and over the foothills.
yeah.
I'm in your neck of the woods, but
Right.
I haven't been there long enough. I don't think to
Yeah,
really
but do you
embrace
have
it.
well water?
We don't have well water.
See,
I mean,
there you go.
we have
You have city
running
water.
water. We have electricity.
Internet.
We do have internet. We have cable. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
now I
I-
feel like kind of bougie.
You are. Evergreen is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you get taxed for it too.
Yep. Sure do.
That's right.
But that's incredible. What a
Yeah.
great way to
That
live,
is
honestly.
awesome.
You know?
So you have your.
I envy you.
How many sewing machines do you have?
Right now, I only have. Well, right now I have 5. I have 3 that are up all the time.
Okay, and then like, do you have like a workstation? I'm just trying to picture her little cute little cabin. Like,
Yes.
so you just have a workstation and
have-
have it all set up.
I have my two antique machines that are set up, and I have my machines on top of that, and then I have a antique Murphy bed that I put out of the way so I can bring all my purse stuff. When I say I have a little cabin, I have a little cabin.
So what would you say the square footage would be on that?
700.
That's a tiny home.
that's
They're a tiny home.
It's okay. That's all the space
Yeah.
you need.
That's all the space you need.
and you
That's
don't
all
want
you
you don't-
need with you and your puppy.
I have I put a
feet?
2-burner.
and running a company.
Yeah,
Good for
yeah, that's
you.
right. I have a 2-burner little stove that I dropped into an antique sewing machine. And
What?
my kitchen sink is a bath or a tub, a metal tub, and my bathtub is a stock tank.
What?
Oh, like
Is it really?
like that. Isn't that what Beth took a bath in, the stock tank on Yellowstone?
Like from
But
This is
for cows.
little, or
Yeah.
horses.
Yeah.
it's littler. But
Yeah,
it's
it's little.
inside at
Yeah,
least.
it is inside.
No way.
Yeah,
That's so
and
cool.
I did all this myself.
That is so adorable. That is so neat. So
You're
creativity.
living the life.
So what
I
was
am
your,
living the life.
Did you have any relationship with your aunts or your grandmothers or anything like that?
Oh
Or-
yes, my grandmother used to make our clothes, and she loved us to pieces. And yeah, she was a great. Yeah,
So it's just one of those things that
Quilts.
has run in the family.
yep.
It's a bunch of creative little ladies.
And-
What about your sisters? Were they really creative?
Not a thing.
What? You
So you're the-
But
stole
they're
all of
pretty.
it.
But they're pretty.
You're the, well,
Oh,
and you're
that's
gorgeous
nice.
as well.
Yeah, you're
So,
all
but,
very pretty. I guess.
So only 1 out of 5 got
Yeah.
the creativity bug.
Yeah.
You took it all.
Wow, but you
yeah.
got.
I
mean,
sucked up. big
Yeah,
time.
you didn't
Yeah.
share. You got greedy.
Yeah.
But you're putting it to great use. Now, I heard that you sent a purse to Dolly Parton.
Yep.
Now, was that something? Was that your
Miss
idea? Was that
Dolly Parton.
requested? What happened there?
That was a request.
wanna hear the
We do a lot of
story.
fundraising in the community, and when I lived in the shelter,
Okay.
Eastworks, they had partnered with one of the shelters that Dolly had, and so I had made a purse for a fundraiser for that shelter.
Okay.
And so she does songs that have butterflies, she's like, that's kind of her thing is
Yeah,
butterflies.
yeah.
Mhm.
And this purse, I found the boots that had the butterflies.
Oh,
It's
okay.
gorgeous.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's so nice. So this is going to an auction to raise money for
Her shelter.
her shelter.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is
In
so.
Tennessee.
How often do you do that? It sounds like you're.
I do a lot I do a lot of fundraising locally
Right.
for
Yeah.
our local, because they have supported me completely.
Yeah.
They're great cheerleaders.
What a great community. That's so cool.
Absolutely.
Anyway,
Okay. Back
to wrap
to,
up the Polly Darton story.
You can't do it.
I'm just kidding. I keep saying Polly.
Polly Darton.
Polly Darton.
Now I'm
the
going to say it.
Dolly
Polly-
Parton story. That's so cool that you did that. Did she
Yes.
reach out to
Yes.
thank you for it?
So I had gotten a thank you from her and her shelter. She has a shelter in Tennessee, and so it was. That was how I knew I arrived. Before, of course, I got to do the stock show. That was my
Right.
second arrival. I
And
was like,
how far apart
yeah.
was this?
Actually, quite a while, maybe a year.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So the universe keeps saying, "Keep going, keep
Yeah.
going."
you know what the
keep
universe
going.
does.
That's such good news.
Yes.
Aw.
We have quite a few of those reminders from the universe about the podcast, and then a few reminders that are like, "Hey, are you sure?"
So I could tell you my favorite story.
They're like, it's just
Please
test.
do.
So I had
do.
gotten rid of everything, and I was really supported by my community that I should really start back, and they donated purses and fabric, and I didn't have a sewing machine to sew the liners. I also didn't have any money.
Mhm.
I went into an ARC thrift store, and there was, it was like lightning again. It's like, okay, ta-da! There was this beautiful sewing machine there that was $15, and it was $15 more than I had. And so I turned around and I started crying.
Sorry.
So I decided something caught me, and I decided I'm turning back around, and I wasn't going to give up.
You started to cry?
Yeah.
Like you just felt
Yeah.
like,
And it's like, so I turned around and went back to the sewing machine. And so 15 people walked by, and I said, do you have a minute? I'd like to tell you my story. Could you donate $1? 15 people donated $1. I will never get rid of that sewing machine.
Oh, I
that is
love
a great
that.
story, which in a way kind of brings me back to a story you were saying earlier about your memory boots.
Yes.
I was wondering, have the boots ever spoken to you? I mean, boots can be like a hat. They
Yep.
can be pretty sentimental to
Yep.
people, and
You wear
depending
them,
on
and
what
you know what?
believe and what you
That's
experience in
Part
life.
of you leave in with your boots. Yes, I have. I have had visitation from people from the other side, and I have been given messages.
Was this prior boots or?
No, these are any of the memory boots that I've done purses for.
Right.
Anybody that I think I've done 7 or 8 of them now,
Okay.
Right.
and I have always gotten a message. And
Now, were you getting messages maybe before you were ever in the boot
I
and
did.
purse
I
business?
did.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you
I've seen people. I've seen.
so you knew what you
people-
were getting then. Like
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You had this gift.
I,
You
for your
have
I
the
had this gift,
Okay.
and I can't call on it, but which is fine by me. When somebody thinks it's important enough to give me a message, it's important enough.
Right.
So so I've had some really marvelous messages, and have been able to tell the people earthbound here what the messages are, and it's amazing. So
What's your
Yeah.
most memorable from the boots?
oh,
memory boots.
golly
Memorable.
gee.
I mean, or
I have
share a
the
couple.
two. I have 2 that are probably
Okay.
the one where now I tell people, don't tell me how they passed, or don't tell me anything about them.
Yeah.
So one was I started not being able to breathe, and I just kept putting my hand up to my neck, in a choking manner. And so when I went to deliver the purse to the gentleman, I said, I don't know. I couldn't breathe, and I just, I had given the hand gesture, and he started crying, and he said, my uncle was walking down the stairs eating a hot dog, and he choked and died on the hot dog. So
And those were the boots that you
that
were
was,
working on.
yes.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
I have goosebumps.
Me too.
that was, yeah. So he said, I've been praying and praying for a sign. I said, hello, I am your sign.
Yeah.
You
Right
know,
here.
Oh, right. I'm
This
right
is
here.
definitely a special wash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Delicate.
Yeah.
Maybe delicate wash. Wow.
Yeah, that's
The
a good one.
goosebumps.
So then the other one probably is I go to her prayer meetings, which is just hilarious that this thing has come full circle. She lives in Pine Junction, and she had given me her dad's boots. And again, by this time I told her, I said, don't tell me anything about him. And so I just kept getting these messages, take care of the girls, take care of the girls. And so when I gave her the purse back, I said, did your family only have girls? And she laughed, and she said, that's all we have is girls. So well,
Yeah.
your dad says to take care of the girls.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
yeah.
That is so cool.
And it's an amazing feeling after I give the message.
I was going to say, do you have a different feeling
Yeah.
as before you deliver the message?
Yep,
As so
yep.
pre-wash,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
and then
It's all I can say is it's kind of a heaviness, that it's something that I need to do.
It's your responsibility.
It is.
Yeah.
kind of
It
nags
is.
at you like a
And then when I
like
give
that
the
little grease stain,
Yep.
it just won't come out.
Yeah.
It's like I'm here, I'm still
Yeah.
here.
so when I give the message, it's just it's really a light feeling.
Yeah. Oh, I bet. And
So-
probably for them too.
It
They've
is.
Feel
Probably
it right
had,
away, or
Yes.
does it take time? Right
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
They've probably had this weight on their shoulders since that person passed.
Sometimes,
And they
yep.
finally get a little bit of closure.
Absolutely.
That's so,
So
nice.
yeah,
Wow.
I love the way the universe works.
I do too.
Yeah,
oh,
I do
that's
too.
so cool.
And sometimes we may never know why, it just does.
yeah.
Like we don't have to have all the answers all of the time.
So can I tell you where people can get the boots?
Please.
They-
yes.
They
Please,
can- they can-
I'm just getting rid of my goosebumps. Like,
They can send me any kind of a note. I don't have a website yet, but I am working on it.
Yep.
To Purse and Boots, PURSE, the letter N, and then Boots, and then 65 because I finally got my Gmail account when I was 65. So
Oh,
it's
nice.
personboots65 at Gmail.
Yeah.
And I will be happy to send them pictures if they tell me, oh, my favorite color is this or this. I have probably 150 purses right now.
Wow.
Nice.
And but, I'm working towards going to all the festivals and stuff this summer. So that's why I have so many.
Right.
And
I bet summer is your
it
peak
is.
Yeah.
So I do Fairplay, Park County, Hartselle, Bailey Days, Aspen Park.
Nice.
So,
We're gonna
but
have to.
they can go to Abrigada
Yeah.
in Conifer,
Mhm.
and I have most of my purses there.
Mm-hmm.
However, that being said, I have probably the person that sells the most of everything, and she's my best supporter. She is at the light at Pine, and it's Coffee Bean and Bakery.
Okay.
And she's got
Okay.
all my stuff in there, and she just does a great
Okay.
job.
Okay.
Yeah.
a
No,
great
that's
friend.
great to know. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll go there for a cup of coffee or something.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
The other thing I was going to say, maybe
Podcast
we can
meeting.
visit her in some of these summer festivals with our little
Yes.
to-go podcast, our little podcast to go that we won.
Yeah.
That would be fabulous.
That'd be fun.
But you have to dress up if you go to Bailey Days.
That's fine.
Dress
Yeah.
up
All about
as.
it.
Country, Western.
cowgirl.
Cowgirls.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
saloon
Okay.
girl.
Get your
Okay.
cowboy boots on.
I will.
Girl,
I
and your
have my-
dad's
I do.
cowboy hat.
Yeah. Yep. I have. Well, it's still in Cabo, but I have another
Oh.
one here I can use.
Oh, okay.
I have to
Yeah.
show you the boots that I did for her up there, if you still have them out.
Yeah.
Antique.
Well, but
No
oh,
problem.
they're not here. My daughter loved them, and now they are with her.
yeah.
As they
So,
should be.
yeah, as
'Cause
they should
have
be.
memories with her.
Absolutely. So
Oh,
I
they're
think
beautiful.
they're in her bathroom or a little laundry
They're so
corner
cute.
nook.
What are they? What
They're
is?
the old-fashioned boots,
Mm-hmm.
and they are from what?
I hooked them up.
How long do you think?
Oh,
I
the
mean,
early 1900s, I
yeah.
would guess.
They're the ones with the
Wow.
heel, but then you have the lace all the way up.
Whoa.
And she was able to restore them enough and then get stuffing in them, so they're
Purdied them up.
They just look really nice for a cute little display or something.
yeah.
Like that.
So you being
Good.
as crafty as you are, I also come to realize that you're also very handy and have done most of the renovations in your home and actually did renovations in Smarge's old home.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Renovated a
Basement.
basement.
Yep.
Did a basement.
Basement finish,
did
and
you
it was
learn
wonderful.
how to do all
Walkout
that?
basement finish
I was
with a
my-
bar.
I was my daddy's favorite son.
Yeah.
And
Don't you love
I
that?
worked, yeah.
Yep, and
So you
it
got
was
the power
wonderful.
tools out. I mean, you're doing all of it.
have it all.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
crazy. And you did all your renovations. We were kind of talking off air about your house now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
her
You did that
cabin,
all
Yeah.
your little cabin. You did
Yeah.
all that yourself?
I did all that myself.
That's incredible.
and it is. I mean, the creativity, the sink that is adorable. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
every little part of it is just adorable but useful.
Uh-huh.
And she's reusing all this
So
stuff. It's not
creative.
ending up in a landfill, and
Yeah.
it's just amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
We just wish you like
so
the
independent.
best of luck with this whole business thing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I
How
mean,
could
if we can,
not?
and if we can help you in any way, let us know,
All righty.
Yeah.
and we'll
Well, this'll do.
yeah, we'll put
Well-
the word out to the Sud Buds, and I mean,
Yeah. Once you
It
get
just-
your website up and running,
Yeah.
too, and you're back on Etsy and what's the other one?
eBay.
eBay. Would be happy to.
So
help
I will be
business
really
there.
shameless here and say if anybody has any cowboy boots that they want to donate, they can
oh right,
email me and we can
email
Figure
them
it-
or email us.
Yeah.
at the
where to donate them at.
Dirty Laundry Clean Confession
Yeah.
at gmail.com.
Yep,
So,
because
yeah,
I
either
still
way, we'll
need
get you in contact.
I
with
still
them.
need the donations, and I'm still trying to build my business.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's great. If we can help out in any way, we will. We'll get it together.
Yeah, because you
So,
probably have
Sud
to go to
Buds?
like every refinements or every store that you can find.
I have this dog.
Yeah,
I can't go shopping.
that's true.
That's true. Yeah, that just never lets you
guys
go
are so
anywhere.
cute.
Just
Your
just
poor
won't-
pup. I keep forgetting.
I know.
just won't
I'll
go
remind
anywhere.
you.
You need lots of attention.
It's a
Yeah.
Well, we love the pups around
yes,
here.
we
but,
do, and we understand. Sometimes that's just the way it goes.
But thank
They
you
can't be
so
won.
much. This has been
Yeah.
I have had
unreal.
so
yeah,
much
and
fun.
and
Yeah.
who knew, like 5th generation, and we wish you the best with your person boots little company. I mean, I just think that's the cutest
I
name.
know.
And she made me a cute little backpack that
Yeah,
I'll
that's
take
right.
a picture of.
Yeah.
And I'll put that on our Instagram. I love it. So
And you
we
know,
wish you the
I've
best.
not been treated like queen for a day forever.
Yeah.
So thank you for doing my laundry
Absolutely. That's
And
what
the
we're here for in the
wine.
laundry room.
and the upcoming tacos.
Yes.
We like to spoil
we're
our
so
guests.
Margin
Yes, we do.
I tell you.
Our
yes, you-
NTRG, we try. We appreciate that you spend the time to talk to us.
Yeah.
And this is a great podcast, like we say, for the next generation. And so here's another way someone and what they're doing on planet Earth in 2024 just to help it spin around.
There you go.
I mean, it's
Little bit
amazing.
easier, a little easier spin cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So thank you so much for sharing with us.
I have one more thing.
Yeah.
So the smudging comes from Indians.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
And so it's to get all the negative energy and all the negative spirits out.
Yeah.
okay. So the Native
Laughter
American Indians?
Yeah,
Or, Native American Indians.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
So, do you do that on a regular basis?
Oh, yes.
Smudge.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
You bring all these things into your home,
Yeah.
and they have energy that are
Right.
That you might
connected
not
to
want
them.
there.
Anything,
Yeah.
anything you bring
Yeah.
has
So-
energy.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay,
So you
so
gotta
now we've
cleanse.
solved the mystery of smudging.
I guess that makes sense. I
it's
just
a
have never.
cleansing process.
I've
And
never
some people
heard
call
it
it
been
cleansing.
called that.
Yeah.
People call it smudging.
Yeah.
So hopefully it will help. We're going to be doing it as a ritual at the beginning of every podcast. So
Yeah.
hopefully,
Season 2 is not gonna take advantage of us anymore.
no, it's
We're
not. We're in
smudging
charge
it,
now.
and we are cleansed of all of our mistakes.
All of
from
our
season
oopses are in
2,
the past.
and
Smooth sailing ahead. Smooth, tidy whiteys in the ahead. You know, they're going to come out
Bleach
nice and
load.
white. Yeah,
yeah,
everything's going to be great.
love it.
Colors more vivid.
Yeah, whiter and brighter.
Yep. Okay. Well, we're
Thank you so
signing
much.
out. Thank you
you.
so much for being here. Hey, before we wrap up this spin cycle, Haas and I would like to give a quick shout out to those listeners who may be famous. We really do adore you, and even though you do not qualify as an NTRG, not the real guest, we would always love to hear from you. This is Smarge and Haas, keeping it sorted, keeping it real, from the family laundry room. Be safe, stay even, and remember, when in doubt, go half.
Thank you for listening to Dirty Laundry Clean Confessions. Follow us on Instagram at Dirty Laundry Clean Confessions. And if you would like to be the next Not the Real Guest, please email us at dirtylaundrycleanconfessions@gmail.com. We would love to air out the dirty laundry with you. A DLCC disclaimer. In this live pre-recorded episode of DLCC, Not the Real Names, NTRN, have been used to protect the guilty and a few of the innocent.